Hello everybody, welcome to JC Let's Play. My name is Jonathan Cook, and this is episode 4 of Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. We are back again with Mia Aliapo, a good hello wave from her. Again, if you're looking at the clock, you'll know that this is the 4th episode we recorded in about the last 2 hours. But when we last left off, we were just had entered the lower decks of Noscea, had a number of quests available to us that we wanted to pick up and do, and so we were going to do that. We're going to start off by going down to Fisherman's Bottom, the Arcanist Guild, and then work our way back up towards the Bulwark Hall. So we will do that. We're just going to get right to it. Not a lot of introduction. I feel like I've done that quite a bit already tonight. And as I said, we'll get some combat in this one. I promise you that. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I haven't played the Arcanist class at all. That's everything you have seen has been the time I have spent on the Arcanist class. I haven't done anything outside of that with the class. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to see how it works. I have played a couple other casters in the game. Kale has a conjurer at about level 22, I believe. But here we have Sisapu that we're going to get a quest from. And this will be the first quest we have where we have an option as to what we can select when we finish it. I guess we've picked up some of those that have options, but this is the first one I've noticed that I called attention to. Sisapu of the Fishermans Guild wants to order a new fishing boat. The calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails, but fisherfolk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. But before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Naldic and Vimelis for its craft, but they are beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could run over to the Armorers Guild and consult with Forge Master Ananza in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Which of course will mean going back up to Upper Noscea to turn that quest in, which is fine. I have no problem doing that. But now we will head over to the Arcanist Guild and pick up that quest. And if I was thinking, I would have gone the other direction, because this isn't the ideal way of getting there. Oh no, I can cut this way. Limsa is very easy to get lost in. As you can see, I mean, even the upper decks, we just moved up and down a number of levels. We have... If I come over here, we have paths, different ways to get there. The other cities are a little more linear. Ul'dah is essentially a large circle. Once you get into the Husting strip, I believe it's called, it gets a little more difficult to navigate. We've already retrieved that one, but I will use it to go to the Arcanist Guild. Haha! For a quick travel there. Which makes me think, there was one down by the Fisherman's Guild I didn't get. We'll have to go back and get that one before we leave the city. And here we have Pitajja, that's how I'm going to call it, has a quest for us. We'll talk to her. That name of Melvan's Gate needs help collecting duty on imported goods. Here at Melvan's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Noscea and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I would be grateful if you could deliver these 2 ledgers, one to a man named Sundhimmel, whom you will find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. The Bismarck being the Marauders Guild. We'll be heading back there for this quest. If you are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sundhimmel when you meet him, and he will point you in the right direction. Well, I'm not unfamiliar with it, because I have been there, and so I know exactly where I'm going. Thank you very much. But we're going to warp from here to Hawker's Alley, and make a quick run back to the Fisherman's Guild so I can grab that Aethernet shard. And open my map, because like I said, it's very easy to get turned around in here. And this time we'll take this route to get down there, just so I can kind of show you where it is we're going. And we see a ship. From what I've been told, I didn't play 1.0, but this ship used to be home to the Marauders Guild. It is not any longer. I mean, you can still go on the ship. We may do that at a later date. But the Astelica? I don't know. But we will attune ourselves to this Aethernet shard. And from there, we'll actually warp straight back to Hawker's Round, or to the Hawker's Alley. Actually, that was the last Aethernet shard in Limsa that we needed to get. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Limsa Lominsa. The Zephyr Gate and Tempest Gate are now accessible. Those being the gates that leave the city. So actually what I'm going to do first is go straight to... where was it I needed to go? The Coral Tower, right? And turn that in, and then we'll jump back to Hawker's Alley. Oh no! I need to talk to the other person first. I thought I could do it in whatever order I wanted. So we'll go to Hawker's Alley first. Apologize for that slight, kind of like a Y turn of Aethernet travel. A 3-point turn, a Y turn. And here is the individual who had a quest for us earlier that we ignored for the sake of time. The right price. Swazblate, the master merchant of Hawker's Alley, wants you to look into current market prices. You, Miss Adventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Surely I did not see you bulk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are 3 merchants that interest me: Iron Thunder, Kyokyorun, and Sine-Yil. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bainsig on the West Hawker's Alley. He shall reward you for your service. Well, that's nice. So here is Iron Thunder, the Battlecraft supplier, and I will talk with him. Well, at last, cast your peepers over these beauties, not a spot of rust to be found. Each piece fresh from the forges of Naldic and Vyemelis. We spoke with him, and we will move on. You'll see we have 2 more here. And here is the Kikirin, Kyokyorun. Let's see what he says. Kyokyorun welcomes welcome customer. Kyokyorun loves his lovely trade. Kyokyorun's goods are goodly made. Ooh, that's a nice little kind of poem rhyme. I love how the different beast tribes speak. Though them and Gabi speak are my favorite. A fine evening to you, miss. What can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? Is this another one of those investigations? Well, I have nothing to hide. Ooh, he caught me. And there's Bainsig. He's kind of an interesting looking fellow with that hairdo. You're the one what made the list for Swazblade. Let's have it then. This one, price list. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. You oft times get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass. And we get some experience and some earth crystals, and we're going to run back here. And looking again at my map, I need to go to the Aetherite Plaza, and being lazy, I'm going to use the Aethernet shard to go straight there. Luckily, with my solid-state drive, loading screens are quite quick. And we have Sweet Nick's Rosy Cheeks. We get to see some Gabi speak. The goblin merchant Sweet Nick's appears to be in some distress. Psh, shko. Sweet Nick's is beauteous Gabi and craft smart trade maker. Sweet Nick's makes busy deal with uplanders. Need deliver letter to Gate of Maelvan, but Sweet Nick's has shivery shakes. Uplander walks to Gate of Maelvan for Sweet Nick's. Uplander delivers letter to Tax Lady Pitajja. Well, that's kind of an... But like I said, I like Gabi speak. It's just kind of... It makes sense in its own way, but it's just kind of interesting. We're going to talk to Sund Himal. He's the one that we need to talk to first before we can go back to Coral Tower. Oh, sorry, I skipped over his text. Yep, more outstanding duty payments. When will those merchants ever learn? Very well, if I catch sight of any of the offenders, I shall drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more ledger bound for the Bismarck, you say? Follow this path on the upper deck to the upper decks, and you'll find the place. Yeah, I already know where I'm going. That's not my next stop. We'll talk to Ald Diskiff. See, that looks like somebody just, smashed their keyboard. That's not a real name. Captain of the trading ship Orion has some information that might benefit your standing as an adventurer. By way of thanks for delivering my scattered lavender, I have a nugget of information that may prove useful to you. You see, I was recently approached by an unkempt seafarer, which is not, I admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual is that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurers I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such wealth of coin about their person, especially with the alehouses of Limsa so close at hand. Kidnappings have not been uncommon these past moons. I suggest you take this information and speak with Glazrail, the guard who stands at the entrance to East Hawker's Alley. Never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation to the authorities, lass. So, I could go one of two directions. I could go to the Bulwark Hall and turn my quest, or I can go talk to the suspiciously sober. Or no, that's the name of the quest. I'm gonna go talk to him first. There's Glazrail. Oh, that's her. I'm sorry. It wasn't a gender-neutral name. This is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurer. I'll have the captain place the Yellow Jackets on high alert. And while I have your ear, I need you to visit Fridwib and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down East Hawker's Alley. Fridwib has frequent dealings with adventurers, so any warnings you give to her should soon spread throughout the city. And continue on we go. And she used pronouns, so I now know that... Oh, Fridwib, there we go. Greetings, miss. Might I interest you in the services of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarer is on the prowl for gullible adventurers? A possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass that warning on to my customers. What with all the merchants and travelers milling through Hawker's Alley, these kinds of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. And we get our fire shards and Grey 10 dark matter, which will get used later. Oh, excuse me. And we're going to use the Aethernet shard and go... Let's see, we need to deliver a letter. We need to kill things. Let's go deliver a letter first. Aethernet. Coral Tower. So we'll do this one, and then we'll go back to the Fishermans Guild and deliver that letter. Come back to the Hawker Alley, talk to our goblin. What? No, What did I miss? Oh, they're at the Bismarck. Not the Coral Tower. No wonder I couldn't find it. Yes, I'm lazy. What do you want from me? And running. There's the person we're supposed to talk to, Letitia. How could I not remember the name that I could pronounce? Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. And we'll give her the ledger. I dare say this may well put an end to their appetite, but this is in the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants named in this ledger come to dine with us, I shall see that Melvin's Gate is notified without delay. And with this, we have the choice. I'm going to choose... Oh, no, we get both. It's not a choice. I get both. Yay! I have potions and ethers now. And we'll move out here. Now we need to go to the lower decks to turn in this quest to the Bulwark Hall. So I'm going to teleport straight to the Aetherite Plaza. I promise we will kill something in this episode. And what? No, all right, we're gonna turn this in first. A lot of running in these early levels. I assure you, we will start killing things, and then it will be non-stop murder for the entire. Wow, that's a lot of text. Welcome to Limsa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... You've got something for me, you say? A missing persons list? I'm not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through the Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here, and undercover so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long, I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there's shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. Okay. Lost and found. Complete. Oh, and I've got an achievement. Storyteller. And now Natamo has a quest for us. I stay the streetlight. Natamo needs help keeping the city a bright and cheery place. Sounds like you're already in the Yellowjack's good graces. You truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favor? You see, I'm supposed to go and fill up all the street lamps with oil so that they'll stay lit throughout the night. But thanks to this business of missing people, I can't simply up and leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps in my stead, I would be eternally grateful. Oh, and when you're finished, please fetch more oil from Sisapu and the Fishermans Guild. We're running low here, and she has care of our stores. And a ton of quest objectives, but they're all on the way to the Fisherman's Guild. So we've got a guttering street lamp that we'll use the street lamp oil on. And another one here. Strangely enough, I have done this quest once before, during the beta, and both times it was night. I've never done this quest during the day. 2 of 7. Just a lot of rinse and repeat. Now, in the same way, I right-click on the item. I don't have to do that. Which way do I need to go? I can show you on this next one. There is an alternative way of using items. By selecting it, just clicking on it as I move up to it, I can click on the icon in the quest item and just use it that way as well. Quite often, I'm just so used to right-clicking on things that I forget that, so... But I'll do that for the rest of them, because it is a little more efficient. And it's very important that you wait, even though the progress bar has finished. I'll see if I can show you with this one here. I'm going to use the item. The progress bar will finish. You'll see the animation, and I'm just going to move away. Oh, no, that one it didn't. Sometimes you won't get the full completion. So it's very important that you make sure you have that before you start to leave. And there's our last one. And you see that our proper procedure quest complete marker has come up there. So we'll go and talk with her. Oh, a demon brick. Those are fun. I do not have one of those on any of my characters yet. And we have another DW member here with the ARrahman Pet that you get from the veteran rewards. I will have those at one point. I'm sorry, I didn't read that one. She has the nerve to ask me for work. Twaddling tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventure that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you license to shirk responsibility. I shall get her oil alright, and a piece of my mind to boot. And we get some potions and experience and gil, and another level. With our level up fanfare there. Aethernet. Now I need to finally go back to the Arcanist Guild, where I can turn in this quest objective, and finally maybe we can go kill some stuff. Actually, after this we'll have to go back and talk to our goblin friend. But you see, I'll show you here shortly, where is Sweetnix and with those import records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid we shall have to expel her from the city. No, I have them right here. Why, these are Sweetnix's records. Glad am I to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that goblin would have lost her fears of our offices by now. Every month she is to submit these papers, and every month her tardiness forces me to consider her removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Laminta is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweetnix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. But if you look to my right here, we have a number of beastmen. We have goblins, we have Kakiran talking with Alalafel here, and we have the Mamulja, I believe is what these are called. They're all unique beast races, besides goblins. I think Kakiran came from Final Fantasy XI as well, now that I think about it. But we'll meet each of those at a later date. They are not all friendly. Some of them want to kill us. But I need to go back and talk with Sweetnix, so I will use the Aethernet shard to go back to Hawker's Alley. I assure you, we will kill something within the next few minutes. I will not leave this episode without killing something. I know it's already kind of come longer than anticipated. Oh, and I should have gone to the Aethernet Plaza. We'll sprint. We'll make this faster, I promise. And what we will do is when we go out, we will finish our Way of the Arcanist quest and not do the other ones before we come back in. Uplander delivered the letter to the gate of Maelvan. Uplander has wide heart and swift legs. Tax Lady Pitajja has kind backwards for Sweetnix. Sweetnix has an outflow of joy for Tax Lady Pitajja. Sweetnix is happy gobby. It gives Uplander Jingly Shine. I like that name for money. Jingly Shine. And we've completed our quest, so that means we need to go to the Armorers Guild. I'm sorry, people. I like to complete all the quests in the city before I go out. So for that, I want to go to the Aft Castle because that is the closest Aethernet point to the Armorers Guild. And this is for the quest to build a boat, or back in the water as it is. We've been quested to, commission a boat of sorts, or at least see when one could be commissioned. And you'll see there that we're very close to Lower Noscea, so we'll be able to just, immediately go right out and... Wait, what do we need to go to the lower decks for? Oh no. I'm sorry, people. No, I will pick up that one later. We will go kill things as soon as I finish talking with Ananza here. A new boat for the Fishermans Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we have recently taken on a commission for a galleon. This task alone has our hands full. Oh, it looks like she's thinking about something. But look, I will see what I can do. The Fishermans Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would loathe to disappoint Sisapu. It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready in a timely fashion. And here we have a choice of what we would get. We've been getting a lot of potions, so I'm going to choose the ether there, since I do have a mana pool that I have to maintain. Might come in handy. So where... Oh, the Lower Noscea exit is over there. So we're going to go to Lower Noscea. I told you it was going to happen. We're going to go kill some things. We see those red circles on the map that I haven't discovered yet. And I promise, things will die. 3 Wharf Rats, 3 Orale, and 3 little ladybugs. Cute little ladybugs. And we're outside of the city! Finally! We have access to our spells. We have access to a number of things. So we have a Wharf Rat. We need to kill it. So I'm going to start off. We have our 2 abilities of Bio and Ruin. So we're going to start with Ruin. Now, the Arcanist is a dot-based caster. And so you'll see we put Bio, which is a damage over time, and Ruin is only our real damage dealing spell that I'm aware of. I could be wrong. I've never played one before. And that is 1 Wharf Rat down. We're moving on to little ladybugs. And you see we've killed 1 of 5 and 1 of 3, so these do count for both quests. However, as I said, I'm only going to kill 3 of each, and there's a reason for that I will explain. Oh, I forgot to use Bio. I'll explain when we get there. That's 2 little ladybugs down. Let's just keep moving, non-stop. We must kill. We must kill. It's been 3 episodes of nothing so far, but me running around and talking to people. Even my voice is tired of it. So, we'll get some combat done here. And you'll see on our minimap, we have a number of dots signifying where our quest objectives are. Oh, that wasn't enough. Will the dot kill it? Maybe? Yay, it did. Another Wharf Rat. We'll kill 1 more of these for our Arcanist quest. And then we will go and we will turn this in. Alright, we need a little ladybug. We need a 3rd little ladybug. And then we need to go find some Orales. We're just going to start running this direction. Bio will kill it. I have faith. Unless it reset. Nope, slay little ladybugs. Quest objective complete. Ha ha ha. We are the killer of ladybugs. So now I need to kill something else. That, I'm sure we will kill later. I believe Orlays can be found right up here, or maybe I have to cross the bridge. Could have swore there was some up here, though. And there are, right there, Orlea. That's what I've been saying wrong. So we'll start with Ruin. And this is, I haven't really seen this casting animation before. It's kind of interesting. I kind of like it. Oh, we've been paralyzed. Oh no. I'm so bad at this. Whatever will we do? Okay, we won. Good. I forgot, those things are tricky. I gotta be careful around them. So I'm gonna let my health regenerate a bit there. And we'll start over. Oh, don't forget bio. No, 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 no. Haha, I dodged it. No numbing tentacles, tendrils, whatever from you. Oh, and it died. But it still did my spell animation. And what is my range? I feel like I'm not properly using my range. Now I'm at maximum range. And this will be the third kill for this episode. Sadly, I can't really show you this AoE markers showing, but Way of the Arcanist has been completed. I could kill one more of those, but I'm not going to. As I said, there's a reason. I'm going to return, and return to the Levinsa lower decks. And this is return. Similar to using the Aethernet shards in the city. It just takes me straight back here, very quickly. And I'm going to use this. Oh, actually, I am going to take this quick opportunity to talk to this NPC. I know we're pushing 30 minutes here, but I just want to get these quests done as quickly and easily as possible. This is kind of a guide. I'm trying to show you the best way to go about doing it, but I wanted to get some combat in as well. The Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice myself. Fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Sorry, friend. I haven't had a single bite to eat since my shift began. Any road, you can get lamb easily enough by hunting the lambs that graze outside the city. Go through the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You'll run into the fluffy and tasty critters before long. And he's going to kind of point us where the Zephyr Gate is over here. But, as I said, we're not going to do that. I'm going to sprint again so we can move along. And this next quest might get us... Oh, it's only going to be 100 experience. It's not going to. Aethernet to the Arcanist Guild. But we'll get some raisins out of it. So that's nice. I like raisins. We're going to move into the Arcanist Guild here. And turn our quest into Thubergeim. I forget how I said I was pronouncing her name. I see the creatures beyond the city walls pose to you little threat. It is with great pleasure, then, that I formally recognize your initiation into the guild. From this day forth, you may proudly bear the title of Arcanist. I suggest you continue your forays into the wilderness, and keep the pages of your grimoire turning. There is no finer teacher than the harsh mistress of experience. And to commemorate this occasion, I gift you with this hunting log. Now... the enemies marked within this page have been specifically chosen to challenge your abilities in Arcanima. When you devise a new strategy or tactic, you now have a ready source of opponents on which to test it. When you feel you can command Carbuncle as easy as move your own limbs, return to me for further instructions. I will be waiting. The next Arcanist quest will be available from Thubergeim upon reaching level 5. Which I will be left just short of level 4, which, if I open my abilities and go into actions, you'll notice I get Summon Carbuncle at level 4. And I also get Physic, which is a healing ability that the Arcanist has. But, as I said, I was going to kill things and then sign off for this episode. So, this is JC Let's Play. My name is Jonathan Cook. We'll get another goodbye wave from Mia, and I wish you all the best and hope you take care, and peace out.